Hey there, welcome back to Ambiguity. It's Mondays with Ty, and this week I am going to be talking about famous trans YouTubers. Now, since I'm a trans guy, most of my knowledge about transgender YouTubers is about F to M's, so I'm only going to be speaking about what I know personally. So, what makes a YouTuber famous? Is it how many subscribers they have? Is it how many views they might have? Is it the subject matter that they're talking about? Or is it name recognition? In my opinion, it's none of these. And it's also all of these. I mean, it's basically whatever criterion is important to you. So, why talk about YouTubers? I think it's important. They're important to many of us nowadays because we rely on this type of forum for knowledge, for education, just to find out information. In my experience, YouTube was and still is the go-to place for many questions that I might have about being transgender. For me, when I came out, I began watching YouTube, and I was basically looking for older F to M's because I started my transition later on in life. I didn't really find very many trans guys, but I found a few that were older. One of them is Finley Games, who lives in England, and his YouTube name is Finn the Invincible. He's about 10 years younger than me, and so he's not as old as me, but still, he's of a good age, and I found that he has great insight, and I found his videos very helpful and very informative. I also watched a guy named Forrest, who goes by the name Closet Transgender, and he's not really older per se. He's in his I think mid-30s, but he's best known for interviewing trans guys, and I found that very helpful. So yeah, since I couldn't find too many older guys, I decided to start watching some of the younger guys, and actually found their videos very helpful. They're usually more entertaining and fun to watch. So a few of these guys that I used to watch and still do, one would be Chase Ross, who goes by the name uppercase Chase 1, and I liked his videos. I like his videos. They're usually they're very informative, and he goes over a big variety of subjects. And I usually, get a couple chuckles out of me because of he's got kind of like an offbeat delivery. So, and then I watched a lot of Skylar Kurgel, who goes by Skylark11, and he's a musician and a huge LGBT advocate. And my wife and we actually met him last year at the Philadelphia Trans Health Conference, and it was really cool because one night he had a gig, and my wife and I went along with a couple of our friends, Shar and Jen. Shout out to Shar and Jen. Anyway, he ended up singing a song for me because it just so happened to be my birthday that night. So I thought that was really cool of him to do that for me. So yeah. So another guy who's pretty well known is Malcolm Ribot, and he is best known as being the FTM Traveler, and his YouTube name is Gorilla Shrimp. But anyway, he travels around the country with his dog, meeting other trans guys, and as a result, connects our community, and he spreads visibility by speaking at events and educating people along the way. I think it's awesome what he does, and he's going to be at the Philadelphia Trans Health Conference this year, so I hope to meet him. That would be cool. Now, I think that one of the most well-known YouTubers, trans YouTubers, would be Aiden Dowling. He's made videos documenting his transition since day one, and still makes all sorts of videos covering a variety of subjects, you know, from, you know, how to shave, or, you know, anything about health and nutrition and working out and clothing. I mean, just all kinds of subjects he'll talk about. So yeah, I think all of these guys, and there's so many more out there, have helped me immensely through my transition, and these guys actually inspired me to document my own transition. And so I can really appreciate all the time and effort it takes for these people to make their videos. They can be very challenging and quite daunting at times. Yeah, so in my opinion, all of these guys are infamous. So, just on a side note, if you guys want to meet a lot of these people, they usually show up at the Philadelphia Trans Health Conference, and that's going to be in June. I believe it's the 9th through the 12th. And it's a free conference, and you just have to pay for your room and board and food and all that kind of stuff, but it's a really good conference, and I suggest anybody that can go, please go. Anyway, that's my little spiel on famous trans YouTubers for this week. I will see you next week right back here. Alright, thanks. Bye. And today I'm going to be talking about trans visibility in the arts and media.